Welcome back, Minneapolis high school basketball fans, to Solomon, Kansas here on December 11th, 2020, as the girls got their first win of the year, 43-35 over the Lady Gorillas. And now it's the guys' turn. Could be quite a tussle here this evening. Solomon comes into the night with 2 wins, no losses. Minneapolis, 3 wins, no losses. Solomon is outscoring their opponents by an average of 64.5 points to 39 for a plus 25.5 clip. Minneapolis is outscoring their opponents 64.3 to 40.3 for a plus 24-point clip. Comparison scores, they beat Elslane by 17, we beat them by 39. They beat Bennington by 34, while we beat them by 30. So 2 teams with the same victories over the same teams there. Minneapolis, this is the 61st game of the series, dating way back to 1911. Minneapolis leads the series 38-22. Here at Solomon, we lead 14 wins to 13 losses. The last game the 2 teams played, December 5th, 2017, Solomon won 50-42 here at Solomon. The 2 schools have split the last 6 games they've played. And the last 3 losses to Solomon were here in Solomon. So I'm trying to communicate this could be a tussle tonight on the home floor of the Gorillas.
I've heard from multiple sources that their point guard, although he's another small one, McCain Hastings, I believe, is a pretty solid ball player. From a couple different sources I've heard that on. So
if they beat Bennington by 34, they had something going for them. It probably was on this floor too, I'm guessing.
Inman was pretty athletic, but these guys are going to, they definitely look athletic. You can tell they've got some size, but they're not big guys. They're going to be athletic. They're going to run. So Lions should have the advantage inside with physicality, but they're going to be tall and they're probably going to be shot blockers. So Lions will have to get some run out, get some easy baskets tonight.
As we're just a minute or so away from the starting lineups and the start of this ball game. Minneapolis. Of course, I didn't hear you probably said, Dale, has Solomon lost yet? Has Solomon lost?
No, they're 2-0.
Okay.
It's good to know you listened to the intro.
I just wanted to let you know that I had my headset off, making sure we were on the air. But hey, that's okay.
That's all right. We don't listen to you either.
So, starting out for Minneapolis, number 3, Nolan White. Number 12, John Nelson. Number 23, Colby Rice. Number 30, Spencer Davidson. And number 51, Riker Nelson. Riker and John both getting their second starts of the season. They started last night as well. For Solomon, number 3, a 5'10" freshman. Number 4, 5'7" sophomore, McCain Hastings. Number 5, a 6'1" junior, Caden Costa. Number 10, a 6'1" junior, Dylan Hines. And also for Solomon, I didn't see their last one. Number 20, 6'4" junior, Simeon Smith. Bunch of Spencers on the floor tonight. That's 3 Spencers. They've got 2 Spencers. I bet it's nothing compared to our Spencer, though.
Hopefully their 2 can equal our 1, right?
Minneapolis has the ball to start. Minneapolis in their road blue. Solomon in their home white. Colby Rice getting ready to inbounds to John Nelson. Gets it into Nelson to set this up. Nelson crosses, gets it across the left-hand side, gets it back to Riker. Riker back to John. Swing pass all the way over to Colby Rice for 3. Off the mark and rebounded by Solomon back the other direction. Into the hands of Hastings. Hastings quickly takes it in. Nice pass. And a great finish by Smith, as Hastings did a nice job ball movement-wise. Back to Nolan White. Nolan back to White. Picks up the dribble, gets it back to Riker Nelson. Riker will set this up. Gets it back over to Colby Rice. Colby into Minneapolis. Gets it back to Colby, back to John. John back to Nolan White for 3. Up and good.
Big shot.
Nice ball movement by Minneapolis to get that ball moved around as they get the ball into the hands of Nolan to get that thing to fall.
Solomon comes out in the zone. First 2 possessions, packing it inside. The Lions are going to need to make some outside shots, draw them out.
3-point shot by Solomon. Up, no good. Rebound, gets the inside rebound and can't get the fall. Rebounded by Nolan. Back to Spencer. Spencer up to John Nelson. John drives all the way in. Riker up. Shot is good by Riker Nelson. Colby had to miss. Riker gets the putback.
Another big rebound by Riker, working that backside.
Great pass down low. Another big pass by Solomon, as this time it's finished by Hines. Colby back to Nolan White for 3. Off the mark. Rebounded by Solomon. Back in the hands of Hastings, back the other direction.
A lot of skip passes, not getting the ball inside. Need to get the ball inside and then back out for some of those threes. Clearly a charge.
Yeah, nice job by Spencer. Hastings goes right into Spencer. Foul's called on
number 4.
Number 4, Hastings. Okay. Checking in is Brody Vance for the Lions. Back it goes into Brody. Back to Colby. Shot is up. No good. Back the other direction it goes in the hands of Solomon.
Inside out look that time. Got an open look for Colby. Unable to knock it down.
Rebound by Spencer. Spencer will come back the other direction. Back to Brody. Back to Nolan. Oh, good. Tipped out of bounds off Solomon. They'll stay with Minneapolis. 5-4, Minneapolis with the 1-point lead. 5:22 here early. John Nelson short. Oh, I thought it was short. Good job. I should have pulled that way too soon. Drains the 3 from the left-hand side. Stop talking, Scott. Back it goes into the hands of Minneapolis after the turnover.
Good luck.
Nolan.
No foul call there.
Back to John Nelson. John back to Spencer. Spencer up off the glass. No good. Solomon with the rebound. Back the other direction it goes. In the hands of Hastings. Hastings to bring it down to set this up. Hastings with the basketball. Back it goes over to Robinson. Robinson will drive in and then stolen away. Tipped away and off of Solomon after John Nelson does a great job. Checking in for John Nelson is freshman Mr. Smith as he checks in. Mr. getting a lot more minutes lately. Back it goes. Colby Rice with the basketball. Back to Mr. Smith. Brody Vance from the elbow, off the mark. And that'll be whistled, I think, on Mr. We'll see for sure. So, yep. Mr. Smith whistled with the foul. 8-4, Lions with the lead, 4:24. Kane Hastings with the basketball for Solomon. Hastings set this up. Good, another near steal right there. And they turn it back over, back to back to Minneapolis.
Both teams playing really good defense right now. The Lions not getting real good looks, but they're doing a great job on the defensive end, really putting a lot of pressure on Solomon right now.
Colby Rice with the basketball. Back to Spencer. Spencer off to Nolan. Back to Mr. Smith. Down to Spencer in the paint. Nice job. Great pass, great finish by Spencer. Good look by Smith as he finds him down low. Nice pass.
Good low baseline cut to the backside block. Got underneath the defender before he saw he was there. Quick to the basket, outside of the shot blocker.
Hastings gets the pass off, rebounded by
Good
Kozar.
board. Oh.
Luckily, it's off of Solomon. Minneapolis basketball.
Bill had a really nice block out right there. Well done. Just need to take care of the basketball on the outlet.
Riker checks in for Colby. Solomon doesn't look, I don't think they've subbed yet. I'm not sure. Mr. Smith with the miss, but rebound. Smith off the glass, he'll go to the line. Nice rebounding by the Lions. Foul is on number 10 for Solomon, and that is Dylan Hines. Checking in for Solomon. I'll get that in a second. Shot is off the mark. Mistro will have another one coming. So checking in is Alex Herbal for Solomon. Second shot is up. Misses them both.
Good rebound.
Big rebound right there. Nolan White back the other direction. Shot is up. No good. And Solomon gets the rebound. Riker with a big rebound right there, Lyle.
Done a great job rebounding these first 3-4 games.
Minneapolis whistled with the foul. Foul on Riker Nelson, his first. Kozart comes out as John Nelson comes back in. Hastings with the basketball over to Cope. And I think they're quick to the basket.
And that time there's going to be a dump off for an easy basket right there, so probably a good foul that time.
First foul on John Nelson. Back it goes to Hastings to set it up. Hastings back to Cope. And rebound stolen away by John Nelson. And he'll get fouled. And by number 11, that's Herbal. He'll go to the line to shoot two. Nice anticipation by John.
Yeah, John inviting that backside cross pass and then jumping it. That was a good play right there.
Go to the line to shoot two here. Shot is up and good as he gets the first one to fall. 11-4, 2:45 left here in the first. Second shot is up and front rim no good. Riker with another big rebound. Back it goes.
Third offensive rebound already.
Oh, we got lucky there. Mr. Smith, I thought, might have pushed him out of bounds. Luckily, he's just stepped out of bounds. Ball will come in to John for three. Off the mark, back it goes the other direction. Hastings with the basketball for Solomon. Picked up by Riker Nelson. Hastings, quick pass on the inside, up and good by number 20, Simon Smith. John in the paint.
Good take.
And he will go to, no, I don't know if he's shooting or not. No, underneath the basket. It was on the
It's his
floor.
second foul on number 10 already.
Riker to inbounds. Gets it to Colby. Colby back to Riker for three. And John's going to get whistled with number 2 on him. So at the 2:02 mark, John picks up number 2, and Mr. Smith will come back in. Hastings with the basketball.
Kind of opposite the girls' game. Everything was on-ball foul there, and this has been a lot of off-ball fouls.
Great pass in the paint. Shot is up and good by Simon Smith. Doing a nice job in the paint. 11-8. Solomon Kwan back into this. Back to Colby Rice. A deep 3. Rebound by Riker. Off plus and good. And he gets hit in the eye. Nice job by Riker. Another rebound. This one to put back. The big guy getting some big rebounds.
Kind of jumped backwards, got that one up off the grass, give it a chance to go in.
Nice job.
Take care of the basketball.
Hastings with the steal and the finish. Spencer can't get it. Back the direction it goes. Hastings with the basketball. And Solomon will have a timeout. So 13-10, 56 seconds left here in the first quarter. Solomon and Minneapolis in a close one right here. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. Actually, it's full timeout, so we'll take it with them. Minneapolis with the lead, 13-10. We'll be right back.
Wilson Family Funeral Home. Our family serving your family. Todd, Shelley, Landon, and Reese Wilson proudly support the activities of the Minneapolis Junior Senior High School students. Go Minneapolis Lions! See American Family Insurance Agent Scott Osherman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lions with the lead 13-10 as Solomon has the ball here. Hastings with the basketball. Hastings gets it over to Herbal. Herbal at the top of the key. Quick pass, Brody Vance.
Good D. Well done.
Nice job, Brody. Great hustle by Brody Vance. Riker will bring it down for the Lions to set this up. Back to Colby Rice, back to Mr. Smith. Up to Spencer at the top of the key.
Good
down to Brody, up and good. Great job by Spencer to find Brody, and great finish by Brody Vance.
Finding that open hole on the free throw line in that zone and then working high-low right there. Good play.
Quick pass. Shot is up and good. This one by Caden Acosta, and he hits a big bucket at about the 6-foot mark. And Spencer, and stolen away by Brody Vance. I don't think Brody
didn't know the time on the clock.
So no. We've only got 4 on the floor, guys. 4 on the floor. Jeez, oh Pete. Little confusion on that. 3 seconds, Solomon will quickly. And gets the shot off is Hastings. So at the end of the first quarter, Minneapolis holds on to the lead, 15-12. Minneapolis with the lead at the end of one. We'll take a real quick break and hear a word from our sponsors. You're listening to Minneapolis High School Basketball on CityLinkTV.com.
For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments. The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lion backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way. Tonight's game brought to you by CNR Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at CNR Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis and all they do.
Citizen.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas, as Minneapolis Lions had the lead 15-12 at the end of one. And a good first quarter of basketball. A lot of intensity.
Lions defense was tough first 5 minutes. They held them to 4 points and then gave up 8 in the last 3 minutes there. So going to need to tighten back up on defense, try to hit the boards, not let them get the rebounds. They're pretty athletic inside.
Hastings with the basketball for Solomon. They quickly get it over to Costa. And in the paint, shot is up, no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith back the other direction as he's going up and good with the right hand on the left-hand side with the finish. 17-12. Hastings with the basketball, pulls it back. Swing pass. Great job by Smith with another steal.
Look up.
Back to Spencer. Up and good. Nice job by Spencer. Great job by Smith, though. Another anticipation on the steal. Creates a turnover. Points back the other direction. Ball goes into the hands of Solomon back the other direction. Acosta drives in, no good, rebounded by Brody Vance, and he'll get fouled. Minneapolis basketball.
Brody's had good minutes in there, 2 points and 2 rebounds now, and a couple of good plays on steals. Really working hard inside.
Doing a nice job. You know, he started the first 2 games. He's coming off the bench now, and he's doing a nice job. He's battling and fighting, filling some nice minutes.
Personnel changes here for Solomon, so see if the Lions can take advantage here. Got 3 subs on the floor. Chance to work the ball inside right here.
Spencer, and nope, as we turn the ball over, back it goes into the hands of Spencer Cope, and they will turn it over as they do run the floor nice, and they're quick. You talked about the athleticism. They handle the ball well.
And right away they get 4 back in the ball game.
Minneapolis back to Smith. Smith.
Good luck.
Into Brody. Great finish. Great job by Kobe Rice and great finish by Spencer with the no-look pass.
Yeah, they're getting that ball to the high post right there at the top of the free throw line, and then looking down inside. Brody, nice finish right there.
Cope for 3, off the mark, rebounded by Smith. Back out to Spencer. Spencer looks up to Colby. Yeah. Oh, good hustle. That's going to be off Solomon. Yes, good job, Colby Rice. I'm not sure how he tipped that back in and went off Solomon. It'll stay with Minneapolis. Minneapolis inbounds. Rice will pull the trigger. On the floor is Vance, Davidson, Smith, and White. They get it into Nolan. Nolan back to Colby. And Brody keeps it alive. Back to Smith. Smith into Davidson. Up and good. Nice job by Smith to find Davidson. Spencer puts it in.
Tough pass right there. Brody made a good pass inside to him, and that was a tough pass lane to lane right there. Good work.
Ball works to the outside into the hands of Robinson. Robinson back to Hastings. Hastings will drive it around. Finds Robinson down low. Can't get it. And rebounded by Minneapolis. Nolan White gets it up to Spencer Davidson back the other direction. Spencer runs with the left hand up and good. Nice job by the Lions as they increase the lead 25-12 as they're on a 13-0 run here to start the second quarter. I got that points right, man. 10-0 run? Oh, yeah, 10-0 run. So I didn't get the points right. Son of a gun. I'll tell you, I thought I was so on top of it right there, and I can't even count. Lyle's gonna have some fun with that later. We're going to take a break, and I'm going to stop talking. You're listening to Minneapolis High School basketball.
State Bank and Trust is a proud supporter of Minneapolis Lions athletics. Stop by and visit Jason Bird for all of your financial planning and investment needs. We are dedicated to helping your money work harder for you. Citizens State Bank and Trust, the cornerstone of our community.
The Lions of Minneapolis High School are proudly supported by the Davidson Agency, with offices in Delphus, Minneapolis, Bennington, and Lincoln. As a nationwide insurance agent and an independent agent, They provide hometown service for the insurance needs of their customers for home, small business, farm and crop, life and health coverage. Call them today at 785-523-4202.
Welcome back to Solomon. Just so you know, folks, I want to make sure I make this statement here. It's because of the mask that I couldn't get the numbers right. It's this COVID mask stuff that's causing that. So
Lions really crashing the boards right there. They had a couple opportunities to get putbacks right there, and the Lions really crashing the boards hard, being athletic inside, getting turnovers. That's what's causing this run out.
Michael Nelson up to, nice. In for the first time for Minneapolis was, anyway, still trying to, Jonathan Lowe, sorry about that. Hastings drives in and gets the off balance in the lane, gets it to fall. Solomon's first points of the second quarter. Riker with the quick shot off the mark. Back it goes the other direction in the hands of Hastings. 25-14. Lions with the lead, 4:51 here in the second quarter. Ball in the hands of Hines. Quick pass over to Hastings, guarded by Lowe. Hines with the basketball. And that's going to be a turnover back the other direction.
Actually trying to get that to a little guard right there on that alley-oop looking pass. It wasn't going to one of their taller athletic guys, so strange pass play right there and another turnover.
So officials got something out on the floor, so they'll take care of it. So Minneapolis, Nolan White, Riker Nelson, Jonathan Lowe, Spencer Davidson, Dylan Cozart on the floor, and Spencer takes it all the way in on the left-hand side and finishes nicely.
Been swinging the ball side to side of the inside zone, so ball fake right there and then driving baseline. Good look against the zone.
Solomon will drive all the way in, up and good. Oh, wow.
Will they count the bucket, though? I bet he counts the bucket. You want to bet on that one?
I'd say no.
Oh, you signal the charge.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, that guy. We had this problem in the first game. That is really bad.
Wow.
Really bad.
Wow.
Who did he call the foul on? 24?
Yeah, called it on Jonathan Lowe.
I mean, everybody on the floor was leaving. Everybody on the floor recognized that was a charge call. Everybody on the floor.
Off the mark, rebound by Riker Nelson. Riker back the other direction, back to, that's a kick. And comes away with it by Hastings. Hastings back the other direction. Back it goes to Solomon, back to Hastings. Hastings gets it back on the outside, gets it to Acosta. Swing pass back over to Hastings. Hastings with the basketball. Back, three-point shot by Solomon. Off the mark, rebounded by Minneapolis. Back to Riker Nelson. Riker. Into Nolan White. Nolan drives it in. He'll get fouled. So, foul is on Acosta. We had issues with that same official in the girls' game. Just a blown call. Second foul on Acosta. Nolan at the line to shoot two here. Gets the first one to fall. 28-16, 3:24 left to go here in the first half. White made the first one. He's got another one coming here. Shot is up and in. Gets them both to fall. Colby Rice checks back in for Minneapolis, as well as Mr. Smith. Hastings with the basketball, picked up by White at the top. Gets it over to Boxa. Boxa, as they work it around. Back to Hastings. Hastings will work it around. Solomon with the basketball. Looks down low. Great pass And a nice finish down there by Simon Smith. It was a good pass, no-look pass, and Smith gets the finish. Spencer Davidson for 3.
Good, Brody. Good work.
And he'll get fouled going in. Nice job by Brody Vance. Brody battling hard down there. Gets a nice rebound. Smith with the foul. Smith is I don't know. Smith's got, for Solomon, maybe 6 points.
He's got 8, and right there caught us in a switch and got a mismatch down inside, and they ran the ball. They ran pretty good offense right there. Waited till they got a good look inside on the mismatch and got 2.
Brody misses the front side of the 2. He'll have another one here. 29-18.
Lions only 3 for 7 so far from the charity stripe.
Second one is up and in and out, no good. Rebounded by Solomon. Hastings with the basketball. Picked up by Spencer. And shot is up and good. Another mismatch.
Not much contact right there.
Fouls on Colby Rice, and Hastings just has eyes all around him, sees the floor very well, and gets some good passes. As the bucket is good by Hines, and the N1, and it's good. So 16 foul, 29-21. Mr. Smith with the basketball. And Brody in the paint, up and good. Nice job by Brody again in the paint. Mr. finds him. 31-21.
Again, much improved with handling. The ball was a little low right there, and Brody was able to get it, turn, and make that bucket. And, big improvement over last year right there.
Yep. And stolen away by Minneapolis, back to Mr. Smith. Mr. will finish, up and good. Nice job as the Lions get the steal. Nolan with the steal, gets it up to Mr. and finishes it. 33-21. Hastings with the basketball. Back it goes into Boxa. Boxa will drive. Back it goes on the outside to Herbal. Back to Hastings. Hastings guarded by Rice. Hastings drives, pulls back and drops a 3 off the mark. And rebounded by Nolan White into Brody Vance. Brody back to Spencer. Back the other direction to Smith. Smith with the basketball on the right-hand side. Great pass to Colby Rice, up and finishes it. Nice job as the Lions get the finish in the inside. 35-21, Rice with the finish.
Lions really trying to run today. Really getting the outlet passes out quick and trying to get up the floor.
3-point shot by Solomon. Off the mark, rebounded by Smith. Smith once again back to Rice. Rice up to Davidson. Davidson all the way over to White for 3. Off the mark, rebounded by Nolan White. He'll keep it alive with 1:11 in. Back to Smith. Smith drives in. It's off the mark, but Spencer gets the putback, and Mr. goes down, hits the floor hard. So
hopefully he just banged it on the floor and not anything twisting.
That's kind of what I'm.
He's had good minutes in the first half here, really good minutes. He's got 4 points and 3 rebounds and has done a good job passing the basketball. So it's been good minutes for him.
Yep. 37-21. Great job by Spencer to catch and release that in the air and gets the bucket. 37-21. 1:01 left here in the half. Ball on the outside by Cope. Cope back to Robinson. Robinson back. 3-point shot off the mark. Rebounded by Spencer. And that's going to send Spencer to the line for a 1-on-1 as
that's third foul on Acosta. Number 5 already.
So Jonathan Lowe checking back in for Minneapolis as he comes in for Colby Rice.
And Lions were out of rotation right there. Colby was scrambling to go try to find somebody, and they took a quick shot from 3. He kind of bailed the Lions out right there, and then a foul going for the rebound.
Spencer misses the front end of that 1-on-1. Back into the hands of Solomon. Hastings with the basketball. Hastings over to Cope. Cope back to Robinson. Robinson back to Hastings.
Lions are out of rotation again.
So they work around. Back it goes to Hastings on the right-hand side. And Cope will drive. Good pass. Back to Hastings. Hastings back to Cope for 3. Out the mark. Rebounded by Jonathan Lowe. Lowe Back up to Riker Nelson with 11 seconds. Back to Spencer. Spencer up and good. Spencer takes it all the way in and finishes it with 4 seconds left. 39-21. And Hastings takes the half-court three off the mark, but great second quarter of basketball. Minneapolis increases the lead 39-21 at the half. We'll take a real quick break. And
Okay, welcome back, Minneapolis fans. Your Lions have a 18-point advantage. They opened that second quarter with a 10-0 run and then finished it with a 10-0 run after giving up some points midway. But really started out well and finished well in that second quarter to take this 8-point advantage here in the championship game of the Tri-County Classic.
And played well defensively pretty much the entire half. Offensively, they had some lags in there, but defensively, really a strong half. Held them to 4 points for the first 5 minutes of the game, and then just 21 for the whole half. So really good defense. Created 11 turnovers. Rebounded the ball very well. Out-rebounded them. Again, they're athletic inside, but we were able to out-rebound them 17. Sorry, I did not add that up. 5, 7, 8, 9 to 9. So almost doubled up on rebounds. So really crashing the boards and being athletic. Brody had a good half right there with 6 points and 2 rebounds. Was very active, handled the ball well, passed the ball well. John Nelson started with a 3 and ended up with 4 points. Nolan White had 5 and 2 boards in that first half. And Colby Rice with a bucket. Spencer started out a little slow. I think he had 4 points in that first quarter, but came out and ended up with 14 for the half. Really got some good run-outs. Guys were finding him when he was moving and able to get to the bucket and got some layups right there. So good passing inside. Riker had a good half with 4 offensive rebounds, 4 points and 4 offensive rebounds. So one of the smaller guys on the field, but he seems to find his way to the basketball, especially on the offensive end. Dylan Cozart with some good minutes, got a board. And Mr. Smith probably is by far, I think, his best half of his career so far. Had 4 points and 3 rebounds, and again passed the ball pretty well. Is still getting used to the speed of the game. He's had a rebound against Bennington where he's kind of lackadaisical about getting it out and got it stolen. Had that happen again tonight. So once he gets used to the speed of the game and the older guys that he's playing against, he's just going to continue to get better.
Well, he had some good steals and leading fast breaks there too. It's a couple, 3 instances of that. So,
weakness for the Lions continues to be free throw shooting. They were 3 for 9 in that first half. I know that's been a concentration and something that the team is struggling with right now and needs to work on. So, did get to the line 9 times, where Solomon only got to the line twice. So, still active, getting to the bucket, but need to convert on those free throws.
all right. Good first half of basketball. Great second quarter, as you guys talked about. Minneapolis doing a nice job of just handling the ball. I thought for Solomon in the first quarter, they did a nice job of getting the ball into Smith, and Smith had some nice points on the inside the paint for them. But in the second quarter, they didn't shoot the ball as well, which was definitely to our advantage. Definitely Hastings, good point guard that delivers the ball well to different individuals. So.
Yeah, and on their end, number 20 has 8 points, I believe, and number 10, 7 points, and then the rest is kind of spread out. So, again, their size inside is still needs to be a priority. We still need to defend inside and try to make them shoot. They're not great outside shooters, so they haven't shown that. Haven't made any three-pointers, really haven't attempted but a couple, so really need to pack it inside and force them to shoot jump shots from the outside.
So Minneapolis with the lead at the half, 39-21. We'll go ahead and take a break. And welcome back to Summit, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lions had the lead and getting ready for the start of this second half of basketball, 39-21. Nice job by the Lions there, especially in the second quarter, Lyle.
Yeah, really getting to the basket, running out, trying to get some fast breaks, pushing the basketball. We get some posts that pass the ball well and get outlet passes out, and Mister's done that as well. He's learning that, watching these older guys that get the ball out quickly. So trying to push it right off the bat, off rebounds, not just off of long missed shots. So I think Lions need to keep doing that, keep pushing the basketball, and just continue to play good defense inside, force them to shoot outside shots.
Minneapolis will have the ball to start the second half. On the floor is the same starting lineup for the Lions. John Nelson, Riker Nelson, Colby Rice, Spencer Dixon, and Nolan White. As John will set it up for the Lions. Swing pass quickly over to Riker. Riker with the basketball. Goes into Spencer. Back to Nolan White for three. Up and good. Nice job by Spencer. Spencer had a look there, but Nolan was wide open on the wing, and Nolan hits the three.
Again, that inside-outside pass. We're pretty good three-point shooters when we're set up and we get that inside-outside look.
Good hustle there, and that's going to be stolen away by John. Back the other direction. Can't get it. Riker. Back the other direction. It goes to Solomon. Good hustle by both John Nelson and Riker Nelson. We just couldn't capitalize on it. Back in the hands of Hines for Solomon.
Charge. Oh, God.
John Nelson.
Wow.
Was set down low. Basket counts. And that's going to be three on.
Said he was sliding, which he wasn't. He was set.
That's a good excuse. Second one, free throws up, no good. Rebounded by Nelson. Riker with the rebound. Up to Spencer. Spencer looks at Colby, has John Nelson on the outside. John back to Riker. Riker back to Nelson. Nolan for three.
Short.
Back to Hastings. Hastings will set it up.
A little more patience that possession, but a little far out on that three-pointer look.
Hastings back on the outside to Robinson. Robinson shots off the mark and kept stolen away by Spencer. Back the other direction. Spencer will get fouled by, Simeon Smith. He'll go to the line and shoot two. Got a couple different subs getting ready to come in for both squads. Spencer will have two here. 42-23. First shot is up and off the back of the rim. Mr. Smith checks in for John Nelson, and also checking in is number 2, Spencer Cope, for number 10, Dylan Hines. Second shot is up and good for the Lions. Hastings basketball for Solomon, gets it over here to Acosta. Acosta back in the hands of Robinson. Robinson back to Cope. Cope, quick pass to Acosta, off the mark, rebounded by Colby Rice, but then has the ball tipped out of bounds, and it's off Solomon, so it'll be Minneapolis basketball. Boxa checking in for Solomon. Ball goes in the hands. Nolan White back to Spencer. Spencer up and good. Spencer drives into the paint, puts up the shot.
The high-low pass has been there so much, the ball fake right there, and they went for that high-low look and gave him an easy shot in the middle.
Hastings with the drive. No good. Rebounded by Smith. Up to Riker Nelson. Riker back to Rice. Open three. Up and no good. Rebounded by Smith. Smith back to Hastings. Hastings will drive it in. Back it goes. Three-point shot. Short. Rebounded by Colby Rice.
So far what we talked about, the Lions forcing them to take outside jump shots is working. They're not making those right now.
So he was definitely not set. So
need the right hand right there.
Fouls on Smith.
2 quick fouls on him.
Third personal, I think. Is that right?
Second. Oh, I got 3. I missed one. I knew there was one in the first half I missed. Now I know where it was.
I knew where it was. So backside, the rim no good on the free throw. Checking in is Jonathan Lowe and Brody Vance, as Riker Nelson and Kobe Rice come out. Second shot by Spencer is up and good as he makes 1 of 2, 46-23. Cope with the basketball. Fairly young squad, Solomon. Cope's a freshman, Hastings a sophomore, and Acosta Robinson's a sophomore as well. So they're fairly young. Foul is on Jonathan Lowe.
Just a second. Solomon's going small right now. They've got both the big guys sitting on the bench.
Nice job by Spencer up to. Nice job by Mr. Smith. Mr. pretty much just went over the top of him. All created by Spencer at the top. Gets some body control and gets the ball off to Mr. and Mr. takes it down and finishes it. Foul was on Cope, but nice job by Mr. Smith on that.
Yeah, he's a mismatch right there, and he had only one chance there to try to draw that, but he was clearly still sliding when the contact was made, so good call right there.
The and one off the mark, rebounded by Solomon. Back it goes to Cope. Cope.
Another hand check on Johnny, that's 3.
So third personal foul on Jonathan Lowe. And he will probably be setting for the rest of the quarter. Back in the hands of Hastings. Hastings back to Boxa. Boxa swing pass all the way over. Great job. Nolan tipped it. Was trying to tip it forward. Just didn't quite have enough and tipped it out of bounds. A great job anticipating that.
And that's just not a pass you're going to get against the Lions. They're all athletic enough, long enough that that long a pass, they're going to get a hand on it.
Hastings with the basketball for Solomon. Back to Boxa. Boxa gets it down low into the hands of Hines. Backs it away to Hastings. Hastings, deep 3. Oh, wow. NBA range for a 3.
First one to hit.
Turnover back to Minneapolis. Brody in trouble for throwing the outlet too far up. Solomon basketball, 48-26 is your score. Minneapolis with the lead, 4:16. Hastings with the basketball. Great pass. No foul, a lot of contact. And then a steal by Nolan White. Up and finishes. A nice job by Nolan. Great steal and great finish the other direction. Minneapolis showing their athleticism at the top.
And Solomon was able to get to the basket on that last one, but not able to make the shot, and then the Lions real good athletic, getting that steal and getting a run out.
Rebounded by Nolan back the other direction. Back to Riker Nelson. Riker off the mark. Rebounded by Boxa. And then back the other direction in the hand to Hastings. 50-26, 3:23 left to go in the third quarter. Hastings drives. Off the mark, rebounded by Hines. They're going to wave the bucket off. Does not count on the floor.
A lot of contact with Dylan there as the rebound was coming down. He was certainly pushing out there, so foul was for the shot.
They called it on Nolan.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they called it on Nolan. That surprised me on that one as well because
yeah, that was Dylan.
A lot of contact by Dylan, but they whistled that on Nolan. Shot up and good by Caden Acosta with the bucket. Nolan White on the outside. Back to John Nelson for three. In and out.
Lions settling for outside shots right now, the last three possessions here.
Foul is on
It's his third.
Hines. Fourth team foul on both.
Had him late.
Nolan for three. Good. Nolan hits a big three here on the right-hand side. 53-28. Ball in the line. Nice job by Hines. Misses it, but Brody with the rebound. Back to Nolan. Back to top to set this up. Nolan back to Colby Rice. Colby
Good decision.
John.
Oh. The contact caused the turnover.
John whistled with the travel, but like you said, Lyle, the contact was...
That was a good decision by Colby to pass up that three, though. Got the inside look and should have had a foul right there. So definitely good job of passing that up and keeping through the offense.
Spencer checks back in as Nolan takes a breather. 53-28. Hastings with the basketball. Back on the outside to Cope. Cope will drive in and gets the bucket in the lane. Minneapolis back the other direction. Lions call a full timeout to talk about something here. 53-30. You're listening to Minneapolis High School basketball here on CityLinkTV.com. We'll take a timeout with them. 53-30 is the score. We'll be right back.
El Hoyo 19 Restaurant with Ed and Brian Bowles.
Fajitas Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. The No Place Like Home Quilt Shop with Carolee Austin. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickrell. LaGrange Supply with Scott Mortimer. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake.
Lindsay Creek Feeders, Perry Owens, manager.
The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. D&M Body Shop with John Wright. Designs with Sherry Bertrand. Sunflower Realty with Monty Nelson.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas, as Minneapolis has the lead. 53-30, 2:12 left to go here in the third quarter. Colby Rice back to Nolan White.
Little set play.
Spencer, yep. Great job by Nolan to find Spencer down low and gets the bucket. 55-30.
Little set play coming out of the timeout made it look like they were setting up the far side three and then able to get the roll inside and get the easy bucket.
Hastings with the basketball here on the left-hand side. Back to Cope, back to Hastings. Hastings. Back it goes in the hands of Robinson as they work it around. Hastings. Good pass. Stolen away by the Lions. Up to John Nelson. John, 2-on-2. Up and good. Nice job, John. And he finishes on the left-hand side. Solomon with the foul, second on Cope. Boxa checks back in. Nelson with the and one is up, and it's off the mark. Brody with the rebound, though, and misses it. John. Yeah. John.
That's John's fourth. You don't mind that one though, right there. You know, chance at the rebound, really being that. Those are the ones you don't. Those don't hurt you.
Yeah. 57-30, 1:30 here in the third quarter. Back to Boxa on the outside. Back to goes in the lane. Rebounded by Spencer. Yep. Stolen away by Solomon the other direction. Hastings with the basketball. Drives in and great pass. Can't finish it. Rebounded by Minneapolis. Back up to Brody Vance.
Oh.
He got away with one.
To reach for that one.
he got the bucket. A little cherry picking going on that one. So nice job though. Foul's going to be on Riker Nelson, his second. 34 seconds here left in the third period, 59-30. Solomon inbounds. They get it into Costa. Back to Hines off the mark. Rebound by Spencer back the other direction.
Good ball fake.
Nice job. Fakes it to Riker and then finishes with the left hand. Very quick. Goes to the basket very quickly there. Finishes nicely. Rebound in the paint is
3 seconds.
Hastings, 5 seconds, takes a deep three. Off the top of the guide wire up there. So, 2 seconds left. So 0.8 of a second goes by, or 0.2 of a second, 2 seconds, whatever. It's 61-30. I'm done.
Another number.
61-30. We'll be right back. Minneapolis with the lead.
The Minneapolis Junior Senior High School Lionbackers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way. For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
Citizen State Bank and Trust is committed to the Kansas ag community. While offering a variety of ag lending options, we will help you with finding the right plan that works for your operation. Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Ellsworth, Lincoln, Delphos, Glasgow, and Minneapolis.
Autotech has provided reliable service to the local community since 2002 and are proud supporters of the MJSHS Lions. Gary Keating and Dave Sweat lead an outstanding team of mechanics who tackle repairs on all makes and models of automobiles and also provide competitive pricing for oil changes. Authorized dealers for Jasper engines and transmissions. And don't forget our lineup of used cars.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas.
See American fan.
61-30. Lions with the lead starting the fourth quarter. Solomon with the basketball. Hastings guarded by Riker Nelson at the top. Gets it over to Acosta. Acosta back to Hastings. A real deep three. Up and good by Hastings. Hastings back to Minneapolis. Spencer Davidson.
Johnny was heading to the board there and wasn't looking for that pass, so already left the spot.
7:16 left to go in this ball game. 33-61. Ball goes back to Boxa. Boxa back to Hastings. Back to Acosta. Acosta's going to drive it in. Spencer wasn't quite set on that one. And that will send Caden Acosta to the line to shoot two. Just the first foul on Spencer. Shot is up and good by Acosta. Checking in for Minneapolis is Nolan White and John Nelson.
Chance here to get some playing time for the younger guys. Up 30 here in the fourth quarter, early.
Second shot's off the mark. And that's going to be a foul the other direction.
It's going to be his fourth.
That's on Simon Smith. Nelson will set it up for the Lions.
Lions will be in the 1-on-1 after this.
Mister into
What,
nice job to Kozart. Kozart finishes on the inside after the pass by Mr. Smith. Good finish by Dylan.
I forget that Dill's left-handed also, so that's a pretty natural little pivot right there for him as well.
Fouls on Nolan White, his second. Shot is up and good by Acosta. Brody Vance checking in for Nolan at the 4:57 mark. Running clock here in the fourth quarter. Shot is off the mark and so Solomon's going to pick up a full court press.
Yep.
And Hines is going to be whistled with the foul as they tried to get it.
It's going to be his fourth also. Good job by Brody finishing coming to the ball, though. I mean, that was not probably a wise pass, but he kept coming to the ball and didn't let him get through the body to make that pick.
Brody at the line to shoot a 1-on-1 here. Shot is up and no good. Rebounded by Hines. Back to Hastings. Hastings, they work around. Cope for three, up and good. 63-48. Jonathan Lowe back to Nelson. And no good. Brody Vance with a good rebound and putback. He puts it in. 65-38.
10 points and 5 boards for Brody so far. That's a walk.
Yeah, that should be a walk.
That was clearly 3 steps. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Wow.
Jonathan Lowe whistled with his fourth personal foul. I'll see chubby there. Shot is up and good by Hastings. Second one is coming here. Shot is up. No good. Rebounded by Lowe. Back to Nelson. Back to Brody. Brody on the outside. Back to Mr. Smith. Off the mark. Rebounded by Lowe. And then off of his hands, out of bounds. It'll go back to Solomon. Solomon will clear their bench. As they will get in some of their subs.
Running clock makes it go fast in that quarter, doesn't it?
It does. Ball in the hands of Spencer Krause. Also in is Lucas Newcomer. That's our first action of the night.
Oh.
1:28 left to go in a running clock here, 65-39. Shot is up and good by Boxa. So 65-40. Second shot coming here. Shot is up and off the mark, rebounded by Brody. Back he goes to John Nelson. Back to Brody Vance. Back to Jonathan Lowe. Off of Solomon. Do Minneapolis basketball underneath their own bucket. Mr. Smith, as they work it out. 20 seconds left. Brody, 15 seconds. They'll just work this to the outside, and that'll be the ball game. So 10 seconds left. Minneapolis comes away with the victory and the tournament championship by a score of 65-40 for the win here in Solomon. Minneapolis with the victory and the championship. Nice job by by Minneapolis tonight. So
yeah, 2 consecutive years with the championship in the tournament. So it's that's obviously one of the goals for the year. So good job of checking off the first one.
Congratulations to the Minneapolis Lions.
So nice job by the Lions. Nice job tonight by Minneapolis with a great ball game. So we'll take a real quick break and get some stats. You're listening to Minneapolis High School Basketball on CityLinkTV.com. We'll be right back.
Family Insurance Agent Scott Oshman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Oshman Agency with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions. Pat and Winnette Donovan at Ag by Air have been supporting ag operations in the Minneapolis and Delphus area for over 20 years with prompt, up-to-date, and competitive aerial application service. Ag by Air is located at 974 Highway K106, south of Minneapolis, or can be reached at 785-392-3300 for questions on scouting your fields, chemical recommendations, or to book your work. Ag by Air, a proud sponsor of the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Welcome back to Solomon, Kansas, as the Minneapolis Lions get the championship tonight here in the Tri-County Classic as Minneapolis gets the win here at Solomon against the Solomon Gorillas. Solomon they were in this tournament a couple years back. They got away from it and are back in it again, but Minneapolis does get the victory tonight, 65-40. Scoring by quarters, Minneapolis at the end of one had a 15-12 lead, outscored them 24-9 in the second quarter, making the half score 39-21. Outscored them 22-9 in the third quarter, 61-30 at the end of three, and then the fourth quarter with a running clock, Solomon outscores us 10-4, and that's your final 65-40. So good job by the Lions tonight.
Yeah, I mean that was easily their best effort of the year so far. I think clearly, the win against Inman was a good win, but it was first game of the year, and they weren't probably as sharp. Lions defensively were good tonight. That's not a bad basketball team. They've got some offensive ability. I think number 4 is a good player. I think number 10 is obviously a good player. Number 20 is a good player. 5 is going to be good by the end of the year. Those 4 are solid players, and so I think that was a good test for the Lions, and they really played good defense on those guys. Offensively, Spencer led the way with 22 points, only 5 rebounds tonight. I had him for 5. Nolan with 13 points and 4 rebounds, and then Brody with a big night, 10 points and 6 rebounds, and again passed the ball really well, played very well tonight. John Nelson had 6. Mr. Smith had 6 with good minutes tonight. Riker had 4 with 4 rebounds. Dylan Kozart had a bucket and a rebound, and Johnny Lowe had 2 rebounds. Colby Rice had a bucket and 3 rebounds. So good balanced scoring tonight for the Lions. Everybody getting involved. Still the problem for the Lions is free throw shooting. They were 5 for 16 from the line, so less than 33% there. So, again, that needs to be a focus here next week and through the Christmas break. But only had 9 turnovers that I had. Probably didn't catch a few, but clearly out-rebounded the opponent. I had them for 29 rebounds tonight, which is not a lot, but they made a lot of run-outs, so a lot of shots where there wasn't rebounds. But I had them 29-17 in the rebound advantage. So doing the fundamental things pretty well, playing defense and rebounding leads to offense. So.
Well, you talked about it. I also feel this is probably their best performance. One of the things that I liked is how well we did at the inside out, where we made sure when we were passing the ball that we got into the inside, and we created a lot of mismatches in that situation where we would throw it in to the post, and if it was there, Spencer or whoever could take it in. But we also had some kickouts right back out there. And then from the other standpoint, a nice defensive performance, and the defense creates offense when you're running it right.
They got a lot of runouts tonight, and I think the ball moved pretty well. The ball didn't get stuck. I thought the ball moved pretty quickly and pretty efficiently.
Yep. And last night they did a lot more of it, just quick shots. I felt like tonight they did a much better job of moving the ball around. So.
Yeah, we had a few possessions where we didn't get good shots, kind of went to the bucket quick or threw up a three, but it was pretty rare tonight compared to what we saw in the first half last night.
Absolutely.
All right, very good. Well, time for play of the game and the player of the game. The play of the game, I'm going to go with this, sponsored by the Wilson Family Funeral Home. Start off the second quarter, Mr. Smith, 2 big steals. He ran out one of them for a layup, and I can't remember who got the bucket on the second one, but it was a good start to the second quarter. 10-0 run. Really busted open the second quarter for us, and we outscored Solomon 24-9. And the player of the game, sponsored by the Citizen State Bank and Trust, got to go with Brody Vance tonight. 10.6 rebounds. That might be his high. I'm not sure his career high on scoring, but he's been starting to come on real good and off the bench. Or did he start? I can't remember.
He came off the bench.
Okay, yeah.
Started early.
He's not normally the go-to guy in there, but when he's in there, he gets her done, and he is a go-to. So that's our player of the game tonight, and congratulations to Spencer Davidson for breaking the 20 mark and tying his last year's high of 22 points. But, next Tuesday, we're at Ellsworth, first NCAA contest for us. Be a big game for both the girls and the boys. So watch it here on CityLinkTV.com. If you can't make it, which most of you won't be able to because of the cash policies anyway. But we appreciate you watching here and supporting your Lions. With that, Dale Leach,
Scott Osherman,
Lyle Davidson.
And sign off. Good night, folks.